Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thank you for watching. Two big things going on in this video. One, I really screwed up and we had some fields get away from us from weeds, so I fixed them. We also finished soybean planting, so stay tuned for that. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, we're going to get the last of soybeans planted. You can see there's the Cat Challenger right out there. Working ground. They chiseled this yesterday. Nathan and Brian is soil finishing it right now. And Nathan's probably going to plant beans. We're going to finish planting beans today, which is going to be June 5th. I see the chopper coming down the hill. So it means we've just finally got the bag finished. That part of this video right here where we were chopping, wonder who's at Pat's house. We were chopping down at the Long Farm. And I ran the chopper truck. Apparently that last chopper truck load that I got didn't fill the bag, so they had to chop a little bit this morning to finish it. And then I believe we're gonna work, disc, soil finish, and plant the last of our corn ground today too. So the 10 acres of hay that we chopped yesterday, or 2 days ago now, that's gonna get worked and planted, and then 5 acres up at Longs is also going to. Neighbor is out spraying. That looks like a brand new sprayer, because the last time I passed him, his axle was off his sprayers. So that was interesting. And I really need to get spraying. I think the fat tires are still on the sprayer, so unfortunately I think the only option I'll have to spray is basically take loads of Roundup to go around a couple soybean fields that are pretty woolly. But we'll see. I'm just gonna get up to the farm and we'll see what's going on. So I got the spray trailer is home. I got the water going into it right now. I'm not sure what the plan is. I was actually Pat down there soil finishing. Curtis is working off the farm today. Nathan is around. He just got back. I believe I passed him when I was coming up to the farm, so I'm not sure what he's doing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the sprayer out. Probably want to run a rinse load through one more time. Just try and rinse out all the corn chemicals out of it, and then put a load of Roundup in and start spraying, I'm guessing. So with any luck today, we'll finish up with planting. I only have one commitment in the middle of the day. My cousin's graduation party is today, so I gotta run up to Bellevue for that. But other than that, I should be able to be up here all day. I'm hoping we'll be able to get a lot done. See, the 190 is back. So I'm gonna have to pull that thing out with the hay bind. Hopefully we can get that thing running a little bit later today. Hopefully Brian comes, we'll see. But I know for sure we're gonna get the beans finished today, get some more hay cut, and hopefully start getting some hay made tomorrow. We've had hay down for 2 or 3 days, so I'm hoping we can get the rest of the hay cut today. But we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing, but for right now, I know I'm gonna get the sprayer going. Let's start this unit up. Now let's go check on, move the hay bind out of the way. I also noticed that there's a puddle right here of chemical, or diluted chemical, because I spray with water, coming out of this fitting, so I don't know what the deal is there. I'm gonna try and hand tighten it, see what it does. It's always good to wear your chemical gloves. We're gonna mess with this stuff. She's hand tight, but she's leaking out right here. I'll have to see what it does when the pump's on. Hey, the AC's working. Let's pull this disc bind out of here. This is what we use to cut our hay with. It swivels in both directions so we can cut on both sides of the tractor. Hopefully I'll get to run it a little bit. I haven't ran this disc bind in a couple years. But when I worked here, before I started working at Deere, when I was during the summers at college, I worked here over the first 2 summers of college, and I ran this thing like all year. Nathan's in his softball uniform. Must be playing softball today. I think Nathan's gonna get his planter ready. So Nathan's gonna pull out his planting tractor. I'm gonna pull out the sprayer, put about 100 gallons in, just gonna go rinse that out. Make sure I have good and rinsed out booms to not kill any soybean plants. Kind of see I took that bottom broken step off the ladder. So I got a new ladder coming in at some point. But I'm gonna help Nathan fill up with seed. Then I'm gonna go spray for about an hour or 2 for sure. We'll see what else we got going on. We got a lot to do, that is 100% for sure. Let's go rinse this stuff out. I'm just gonna fill it up, probably 50, 75 gallons of water. Go spray it out, and then empty out the rest of my rinse tank and spray it out while I'm over there. So that should give me 4 good boom rinses. Make sure I don't have any of the chemical that I was spraying on the corn. spray it on the beans, because the reason we do a crop rotation is because we have different, it's so that way we can have different modes of action against weeds in the same field. So if we go corn, soybeans, the corn chemical will kill the soybeans and the soybean chemical will kill the corn. So that way we don't have any weeds that'll escape and eventually become resistant. So let's go ahead and get going. So Nathan's going to grab the pallet forks, grab his pallet full of soybean bags. The reason why we're filling up with soybean bags as opposed to like a Pro Box, when you open a Pro Box, you can't return it. And if you have treated seed, you can't return it. So these bags right here, they only cover about an acre or so of soybeans, whereas the Pro Boxes cover about 30 acres. Yeah, maybe more than that. I'm not 100% unsure on the acres wise, but if you open a Pro Box, that's 30 acres worth you're locked in for. But if you open a bag of seed, it's only an acre. So the last field of the year, we only use bags. 18 bags in here, 18 bags in there. Not sure what the cost is, but there's the cost right there. Alrighty, I'm just spraying this kind of mostly water concoction out onto the gravel here. I'm gonna put about 100 gallons on the ground probably, just to really clean out this sprayer. At least that's the plan. This is the stuff I'm trying to kill right here. So there's just a lot of weeds right on the outside of this field, and this also used to be a grass patch, so I just made one round around the outside with Roundup, and hopefully it'll work. A lot of grasses in here, do not like it. So I'm out killing these pesky little things. So there goes Curtis. He's gonna go drag that ground that has a lot of manure that they got chiseled yesterday and just got soil finished. We're gonna drag it because it's still pretty clumpy, and if we drag it, it'll hopefully level off those clumps and make a nice even seed bed for Nathan to plant some soybeans into. Some nice late soybeans, but we'll see. Nathan is just getting back from a softball game. Pat just got done soil finishing, so I'm honestly not sure what Pat's gonna do. I'm gonna wait for Rhonda because I need to get my field due, and I'm gonna head north, stop at a grad party, and then start spraying up in Bellevue. Start spot spraying, I should say, with Roundup. Heading south. Nice. John Deere. I don't know what that is, a 30-20? Maybe? I'm not sure. Narrow nose with a little rake. Sweet. Jeez, I had a traffic jam behind me, but I'm a nice farmer, driver, sprayer dude. I'll let all these cars pass before they get into another long no passing zone. But just coming into the town of Bellevue, I'm actually gonna park in town and go to my cousin's graduation party. So, take like an hour break and say hi to family and whatnot that I haven't seen in over a year just because of COVID. So, let's head in there and go eat some good food, go say hi to everybody, and then keep spraying. Town of Bellevue, beautiful view. I just ate some delicious food, talked to the family that I haven't seen in over a year, so it was good fun. It was a lot of fun. Congratulations, Allison. Let the sprayers boot up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head up to Bellevue and start spraying. And I'll probably have to take the drone up to really see how all the fields are doing, if I need to spray everything, see if I need to spray all the fields. There's only 3 fields of beans up here, so we'll see. So here, Matt, like I said before, I'm taking the drone up just so I can actually scout fields much quicker than physically driving the sprayer up to the top of the fields and looking to see how weedy they are. And you can kind of see this field is actually not bad whatsoever. Man, I don't know what the deal is, but there is a lot of weeds in this field. A lot. That is not good. This is frustrating. This is like my 6th nozzle body I've had to change because the poppet's getting stuck. And it's literally, when that happens, just it beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps. I don't know, I'm gonna get a hold of our Kunal implement and see what they have to say about all of the nozzle body screwed up. I don't know what the deal is, but it's frustrating too because we got all this water hemp out here that I don't know if this Roundup's gonna touch it. We'll see. Farm and hills. Hilltops and valleys, gotta love it. Really pretty though, that's for sure. So I don't know what the deal is this year, because like I said, these back 2 fields, water hemp has been running wild, but I took the drone up over my dad's field and it didn't look bad at all. So I don't know what the deal is. So I don't know, hopefully it was just an isolated incident where these 2 fields just had a lot of water hemp and maybe they just got sprayed early and didn't get planted. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry guys, I've been having to focus a lot. But basically what I just did is I just did my dad's field around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. This little red sprayer go around the outside, I basically went around the outside. My dad had 2 little patches where that weed kind of, well, those little weedy patches. But other than that, the field was clean. So I don't know what the heck the difference was, whether that was because I looked it up. So I sprayed this field as well as the two on the hillsides that were weedy as heck. I sprayed them on the same day with the same recipe, same rate, same everything. I don't know what the deal was. I'll have to do a little bit more digging to see what, if the time of day made any difference. I don't think we get a rain afterwards, but yeah, I don't know. But all I know is my dad's field was clean and the other fields weren't. But I took a look at that weed that was over there. It should get killed by the Roundup, so I'm hoping we'll be okay, but we'll see. But now I'm gonna head to Andrew. I got about 12 acres of spray left. We'll head over to Andrew and then spray that out and then head back home. Also, so I was getting frustrated with the amount of nozzle bodies that I had plugging. Well, the last two, I noticed that there was some junk in there that was actually preventing them from closing. So what I'm thinking was, I looked at the junk even more. It was those crystallized AMS that didn't break down, that didn't get emulsified in water. So I'm guessing what happened was this last load of Roundup that I put in, I probably put the bags of AMS in too soon and didn't have enough water in there so that the AMS would fully get it bind with the water and break down from its solid form. It basically got sprayed out. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm hoping that all that stuff, last field I didn't have any issues, so I'm hoping that I'm good. We'll see. But now I'm gonna head over to Andrew, spray this out and head home. So I'm just going on the outside right now. I got my outer two sections on, and the other one's on. Hey, there's a 1086, a 986, one of those two, and a Deere baler. But I'm basically just going on the outside and just pushing the weeds back, because really this field's pretty clean too. So like I said, I don't know what happened. Ooh, just about smacked the wire. So I don't know what happened with those two fields, but this one's clean as well. So that's good. So we'll just go through and really just empty out my sprayer over here. I just finished up at the Andrew farm. I am pretty much cleaned out. I maybe have 5 gallons left of product. So I'm just gonna leave that in and I'm gonna head home. I'm not sure if Pat will want me to do another load or not. It's only 3:20, so I got time. I'm out of AMS, so if I do need to do another load, I'll have to get some AMS from Eberhardt's there. But let's go ahead and drive home. I'll skip you guys the boring part. 40 minutes of staring through this field, this windshield. Just about made it back. I was just doing some thinking. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with those two fields south of the creek. I sprayed them in between my piece, my 6-acre bean field, which is clean, and my dad's piece, which is also clean. So I don't know what to think. Just got back to the farm. I don't know what everybody is doing, so I'm gonna go find some people, try not to need a nap, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. So you're probably thinking to yourself, yes, you're right. I did drive onto the sprayer with the 4-wheeler just because I could do it. I'm gonna do a little crop scouting before Pat gets back, and I'm gonna go check some bean fields to see how that kill's going. So there's the chopper FR 9060 and the 1066 and a rake. So they chopped enough to fill that bag, so we still have some windrows here and way back there that we're gonna bale. So this is the field that I'm scouting, because I want to look at these, because these weeds are alive. I don't get it. This is the type of weed that was up in Bellevue. So this had burn down on it. So I don't know why right here there's just a lot of these weeds. I don't get it. So I'm gonna have to show Pat this, because this is the type of weed that was up at Bellevue. So you can kind of see some of these weeds got smoked, but a lot of this right here didn't. I don't know, I might have to get another load of Roundup and start spraying this too. I don't know. So we'll see. So right here, there's this patch of weeds right here, and then a little bit right there, but then everything else is clean. So I don't get it. I'm just gonna drive for a little bit and see if I can make sense of it. A little bit right here, a little bit of weed pressure, but for the most part, this 20-acre field is clean. This stuff got smoked. So we had an old hay strip here last year, so there's still some hay remnants, and it got crushed. That's what I like to see. That's good. Corn's coming up nicely. I'll drive over here, and for the most part, a lot of the weeds got killed there, but we still got this stuff. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm gonna drive back to another bean field, take a look. So this is a cool experiment. Like I said, we've never no-tilled, pure no-tilled in the ground before that I can remember. And it's coming up nicely. Got a little bit of volunteer corn there. And here's the soybeans. This field's clean. This field's really clean. So yeah, it's this weed. It's that type of weed. It must just be either resistant to the chemicals that we put or whatnot. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I'm gonna go grab Pat because it's this weed that's providing us a problem. You can kind of see a big patch there, big patch there. Patches everywhere in here, honestly. Oh, this is informative. Let's go talk to Pat. Yuck. So I sprayed this field and this field on the same day, and that. And this doesn't look too bad, this bean field. There's some volunteer corn in there, but that'll get taken out when we spray the Enlist or in Liberty. So I'm wondering if just planting dates. So this field was planted 3 weeks before that one. So, and this one's really weedy compared to that one. So I don't know what the deal is. Nathan's out of seed, so I'm bringing him 3 bags. And that'll be it for the soybeans for this year. All right, there we are. So he's loaded up, I'm sitting on his empty bags. Time for him to get moving, and then not sure what's gonna happen. So you guys might be wondering where the heck I'm at. I'm actually in the hotel room. My wife and my sister-in-law and I are actually in Michigan on a vacation. So that's where I'm at 11:30 night. It's the best way I can record something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have a lot more coming. We got probably 2 videos for haymaking and 2 for some really sweet vintage old tractor footage on an event that just took place in Bellevue 3 weekends ago. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like if you guys did like the video. Hit that like button. Comment if you guys have any questions whatsoever. I love talking to you guys down there. And of course, subscribe. We are on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to follow us at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. Be safe. Peace.